This is Irontrader. It is Thursday morning, so it's time to go back to work. Got a couple days left of this week here. Hope everybody had a great holiday here over the brand new year. And now it's time to start 2025. Okay, as usual, we're going to take a look here at Bitcoin. We're going to take a look at crude oil, and we're going to take a look here at natural gas. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell the stock commodity ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have Bitcoin, your daily and your weekly chart. Now, I just want to point out here on the weekly here, what we're looking at here. See this 8-day? Okay, you're sitting at 97,936. Okay, what we really want to do is get back above that. That way our trend is still very much intact here. Because you can see here, we have this sideways action going on here, okay? And we're basically just trading that range. But we need to get back above that 8-day, and then we can maybe start rallying up here and maybe retest that 108,960. Okay, here on the daily chart here, this is here looking very, very interesting now because here, let me just big this up for you a little bit here. Okay, see, this is looking very, very interesting. Okay, see, this is that sideways action we had going on here, just like we had here, okay? But this is what we're looking at here. See this sideways here? We got as low all the way down here as 91,735, and so far we're holding that. Okay, if that's lost here, then you can be looking right at the bottom of this candle at 91,475, and then right here at 97.85, and then we got that 50-day at 89,406. Okay, so that's going to be your big extreme downside, but you have to close below that recent low here at 91,735. Now, the price right here made a nice higher high and higher low here today, looking very, very nice. So what you want to watch on the downside today is this 95,635. This is that 8-day simple moving average. That's what we'll be looking for here, and that's what we're going to be trading against on the downside. Now, obviously, if that's lost here, we'll just look through to today's low at that 94,830. Okay, and then we come over here to Friday's low, 92,615, and then we can come back to that big retest, 91,735. But as long as we hold that 8-day, we're looking really, really good. Now, here on the upside, obviously we want to look at today's highs, 97,640. We'll come over here, top of here, 98,425. But this is what you're looking for trading against. This is going to be big time resistance at that 98,750. Because you can see here in the past there, see how it went into the 21-day? Yeah, did it pop up? Yeah, but it closed below. See, popped up, but it closed below. And then see how this 8-day, how you fight it, okay? Now you can see where that 8-day was coming on down, but now it's doing a sideways action. Because when that price gets below that 8-day, see, it provides very, very strong resistance levels here, even like on I shouldn't say Friday, was last Tuesday. See how we had that situation, and then it pulled right back. So this is what we're going to be trading against today. Just watch that 8-day on the downside, 95,634, and then watch that 21-day on the upside, 98,749. This is when you'll be trading into that range. Now, again, if we can get above that, then we're going to come right over here to the top of this candle here. First, you're looking at 99,685, and then we're going to come right here, 99,995. Then we can just follow the candles up here. So you have a nice 100,325 level going on there. We can come up here, 102,605. We'll come up here. You've got 103,190. Then we always look to the left of the chart because that was a breakout, 105,325. And then we just follow right on up here, 106,960. You have 108,475, and there's your big retest at 108,960. Okay, I always like to show you where it can possibly go here. So you just watch these candles. That's all going to be all your resistance and all your upside target levels all in one shot. Okay, very nice. But right now, just watch that 8-day on the bottom, 95,629, and watch that 21-day on the top, 98,745. This is what we're trading right now. We crack above that 21-day. We follow the candles up till we get the retest. You close below that, then we just follow Tuesday's low, and then we come all the way down here to the bottom of this candle, 91,735, and then we just look right to the left, 91,475, 97.85, and then we have your 50-day at 89,403. Now, okay, RSI here looking very good, 53, plenty of room to run on the upside. Now, your green is below your red here, which always shows momentum, to the downside, just like here showed momentum to the upside, and then that's what you get. But let's just see if that can curl back up here, and we can push this price up higher. Now, again, by the end of the week here, which is only 2 days here, we really want to close back above this 97,922 level, that 8-day. That would keep our pattern very, very nice intact. Okay, let's take a look here now at crude oil. Okay, before we get into the charts of the crude oil, I just want to show you a seasonality chart here, okay? So you can see here, and it's actually playing out pretty good. Now remember, this is over a 20-year period. If you want to see seasonality on anything, just go to equityclock.com. It's all right there for you. Punch in whatever you want for seasonality, it's right there. Or you can go to my playlist. I have crude oil, natural gas, and everything right on there, also along with chart patterns and candlesticks, how to trade them and how to make money off them. Okay, but right now here, this is what we had in December, and I always said here, what you do is you want to buy this. Realistically, it comes on down really the first, second week of December, and then it rallies up here nicely until you can see where we're coming into January now, until right about the first, half a week here into January. Then it sells off here, and we have like almost like a flat line until we get to February. Then in mid-February here, I always take the long on the oil. I take the long on the XLE, which is the big oil ETF, and I take the UGA, which is the gasoline. Okay, and then we run that all the way up into the summer driving situation and to the hurricane season, which ends up here like in September. But I just want to show you this chart here where how nicely it's playing out. You can see how crude oil is rallying up here very, very nicely. But just remember, just be a little bit cautious here. If this plays out like this chart does here over a 20-year period, you're going to get yourself a sell right down here at down into mid-January. Okay, let's take a look at a crude oil chart. Okay, here we have the crude oil chart. Now, this is a daily chart. This is over a year. Now, you can see here where we had this double top here situation going in here. We had this double top situation going there. And then what we did is you're still in a downtrending situation, okay? But now we're starting to break out here above this. But again, this is seasonality in play here. So you got to be this a little bit cautious here where I can't see where, crude oil is going to rally right on up here unless there's some kind of a situation, some kind of a massive disruption or massive something on that order, okay, then crude oil can rally up. But right now, I just think this is a seasonality play, okay? So here's what we're looking at, okay? Right now, okay, you can see here where your 8-day curling up here, 21-day, 50, everything is rolling up here very, very nicely off of this double bottom situation. Now we had a tweezer top here, came down, but we had a tweezer bottom situation, and then it reversed the pattern. And now you can see we have a nice series of higher highs and higher lows. Okay, so when we were right down here, I was pointing out that we need to get above this candle here, 71.44, and this candle here at that 71.51. That was level. If we do, we just follow the candles right on up here, 71.81, okay, 72.25. Right now, crude oil real time, you're sitting at 72.76. And then this is the big target right here is going to be this 72.88 level. So you just bring this price channel right across. So this is what we're looking for here. This is that 72.88 level. Okay, now say it keeps right on rallying up here. Okay, so I mean, who knows if it could go for a week? I mean, just a seasonality that's over a 20-year period, but that doesn't mean it's going to happen like that every year. But it's just always something to give you a little bit, little more information. Okay, so right now we're looking for the 72.88 level. Now, if we can get above that, then we're going to be looking right for the bottom of this candle here, 73.26. That's going to be your next target, and then we're going to come right on top of here at 74.45. And then we're going to come up to the top of this candle right here. Okay, so you're looking at 75.08. And then we have this 200-day sitting at 75.60. That's going to be your big target. Okay, now again, if you can break above all that here, you got 76.04. We have 76.24 level here, and then we have 77.40. And then here's your big target is going to be 78.46 level here. But you can see here how when it hits that 200-day, how strong resistance. Even though it popped up, you can see it could not hold it, and it came right on down here. Same way with the 100 SMA here. See, here's the other another example here of the 200-day where it couldn't hold it and it came right on down here. The 100-day again. Okay, so again, this is what you're looking for today. It's going to be that 72.88 level, and then and the next level is going to be right there. It's going to be that 73.26, and then we come up there 74.45, and then we follow the candle 75.08, and then here's your big target, and going to be right there at 75.60. If it gets there, then we have to see what kind of reaction we're going to get. Is it going to be the same as this, or is it going to blow through there, and then we end up all the way up here at the 78.46? Okay, so let's just see how this all shakes out. Now, on the downside, you want to watch Tuesday's high. Okay, so you're looking at 72.02 level, and then we can come over the top of this candle here, looking at 71.56, and then here's going to be a nice good support at 70.90. Okay, that's your 100-day simple moving average. Right below it here, we have this 8-day at 70.63, very, very nicely, and then we have your 21-day at 69.84. Then we have your 50-day just a Hair below that at 69.70. So you have a lot of good support levels here. But again, we got to see how this is all shaking out. So we have 4 nice days here so far of green. We got to see if it can hold it and if it can rally right on up here to this 75.60 level. But right now, just watch that 72.88 here. If it goes above that, and then what we're going to do is we just follow the candles until we hit that. Now, I'm long the UCO because I do the same trade every year for I don't know how many years now, just a seasonality trade. So we got to see how that all shakes out. My short is long gone, but if it can get up to this 200, then we have to see what the reaction is going to be. Okay, is it going to be like this? And that was a nice short all the way on down. Okay, your RSI 664, plenty of room to run on our way up here. Your green over your red, even though it's kind of like a flat line situation, it's just a nice solid move right on up. Okay, let's take a look here now at natural gas. Okay, here we have natural gas, your daily chart. Now you can see here, we had this big topping tail, got a high as 420. Very, very nicely here. We were looking for it to close above this 401. Obviously, it couldn't do that. And then we double topped here on Tuesday. Okay, so we had 401 right there, and then we had another 401 right there. That was a double top. It sold right on down. Now, so far today, it made a lower low kind of a situation. Here we got as low as 3.54. So all you have to do is look to the left of the chart here, and what do we have? You had 3.55 level going on here. Oh, what did I do there? I just picked it up a little bit too much. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay. So then we always want to look to the left of the chart there. Okay. So that 3.56. So this level right here is so far is holding up very nice here. Okay. So we look at here, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we can't count him. 6, 7, 8. But this is very, very nice here. Okay. This here was that contract roll. So we just give them a pass on that. Okay. So anyway, this is what we got here. Okay. So we're holding this level here very, very nicely. Now, again, on the upside, this is what we're looking for is this 3.72. That 8 days is going to be very, very crucial on a closing basis. You need to close back above it. If we can, here's your next upside level you're going to hit. Is going to be 3.82. And then we're going to come up here to your 3.94 level. And then we're going to come over here to your 4.01 and that double top situation and see what happens. If it hits that, what's it going to do? If you can rally above that, then we have your target right up there at 420. Okay, that's going to be your upside target. But you have to close above this 8 day for us to get up there. Okay, now the January here is supposed to be, I just read the natural gas report there, it's supposed to be the coldest on record here as far as cold and on snow. So we got to see how that all shakes out. Where I am, the ski resorts are just loving it. So, you know, it's all good. Okay, so downside here, we want to watch, obviously, we want to watch the bottom of this candle. You're looking at we're looking at 3.64 level. We'll come here to the bottom here, 3.57, and then we look at today's low at that 3.54. Now, again, if that's lost, then we're going to come right here to the top of this candle at 3.45. See, now this here, the bottom of that candle is the gap, and right there is your fill. Okay, so there's your gap. Okay, there's your fill. And then you have your 21-day sitting at 3.43. So that's all your support levels. But this 8 day is going to be everything there on the upside. If you can, we follow the candles up and maybe even get a retest of this 401, possibly 420. We got to see how that's all going to shake out. Now, I don't carry a position of natural gas there overnight. I just trade it. Crude oil, I do because I'm doing the seasonality trade here now. So we got to see how this is all going to shake out. RSI here looking very, very good. Plenty of room to run. Your green is, you're pinching it together here. So we got to see how this all shake out. But when you have these charts here, they're not really dead accurate because you had that contract roll and it kind of shakes it out, just like we had that contract roll to the upside and it kind of shook it all out. So give it a day or two here, and I think this will come right back into play. Okay, that's what I got for you. I'll be back here midday trading. Take a look at Bitcoin, at crude oil, natural gas. Now, usually new month, new year, new money comes in for at least for a couple, 3 days. Let's see how that all shakes out. Trade what's in front of you, not what you want.